gentlemen, it is Monday, February 10th, 2025. It is 7:03 a.m. And you're live with Chatting on Sasquatch, or Chatting with Sasquatch, or something with a Sasquatch that's supposed to be. Welcome in. How you doing?
All right.
Fred.
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
Trying to make it happen, dude.
It was a short stay at home, huh?
Oh, I wasn't there just a couple hours. My water pipes were fine. My tanks were fine. It was just too wet and soggy to stay there, so I left.
Gotcha. Sharing the links real quick. There's one person on ScrewTube. Hello, whoever you are. Say hi. Give me the finger. Whatever you want to do. It's all good. So, did you make everybody happy and streak at the Super Bowl last night, Fred?
Boats wouldn't let me, the bastard.
Damn it, Boats.
He said he wanted all the glory to himself, so I let him have it. But he didn't even show up. I don't know, but boy, I'll tell you what. Somebody got an ass whooping last night.
Yeah. Two people got an ass whooping last night. You know who the second person was? Taylor Swift. Did you hear that fucking crowd when they showed her on the Jumbotron?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but it was all over social media.
She loses 50s.
She's losing a lot of people. Here, I'll do this.
She's talking a bunch of smack.
She wasn't talking anything. She was just sitting there.
Pissy.
Well, it showed President Trump first, I believe.
Oh, I've heard this morning Trump smacked old Joe Biden with a security clearance downgrade. But you know what? I mean, I need that. Why would an ex-president going out need a daily security briefing? I don't care who you are. It's not your watch anymore. It's not like he can make a decision. Obama, Clinton, whoever. Once you're gone, stay gone. I think that's a lot of what was going on with Biden is Obama was getting a security brief and then advising or pulling strings. That's how he knew what was going on in the world.
Hey, Thomas. Hi, Cora.
But that's neither here nor there. It's what it is.
All right. I got it pulled up here. We'll give a couple more minutes, see if we can get some more people in here.
Well, while you're doing that, I need to return a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, bud.
All right.
There we go. Now that I actually remember to share the links, now maybe we can get people in here. Because, I'm not the smartest person in the world in the morning. How's everybody doing this morning? We got some interesting things to talk about. Yep, we does. We're gonna have some fun this morning. Hi, Jamie. Welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. Almost done. Oh, BKB. What the hell? Okay. Let's do this here. I'll have my tinge. So, we might have a home for one of our boys here. I don't know if it's going to be Tange, Fluffy, um, or Fang, but we might have a home for him. I'm still taller than the daisy, so I'm good. Jamie, thanks for asking. Ta-da. Okay. So, of course, Katie and Mom are Eagles fans, so they were ecstatic last night. Um, and then my dad even got into it at work. He was they had the game on in the cafeteria, and when Philadelphia scored the one touchdown, one of the guys in the cafeteria was cussing and yelling, and Dad decided he wanted to instigate, so he said, "Go Eagles!" And the guy got the guy. Dad said if looks could kill, he would have not been here anymore. So, woo. People take their sports ball very, very, very serious when they're losing money on it. And I think that if I was going to rig a game to make money on, where I could take lots and lots of people's money, it would be that game last night, because lots of people honestly expected Kansas City to run away with it. They thought they were just going to dominate it, become a three-peater, and they thought it was a done deal. So a lot of people bet a lot of money last night on that game. And there's a lot of people that are probably sitting there going, I wish I hadn't bet that much on that game. I didn't even see what the score was. Well, Fang. Hi, Fang. Go ahead and lay down. Purr. Yes. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they can see you. There we go. You're gonna run off now? You just want to show them your balls, right? They don't want to see your balls. I promise you. No, they do not want to see your balls, pal. Ay. When Fred gets back, we'll continue our conversation on Taylor Swift, but it was hilarious. Just the look on her face. Forty to 22. Yeah, I mean, they had to make it look like a game a little bit at the end there, but like I said, I think it was rigged to swindle a lot of people out of their money, and I think eventually that'll come out as the truth. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Yep, we're going to talk about that when Fred gets back. I honestly thought, I didn't believe it when I first heard it. I thought somebody was just being hyperbolic. Okay, well, our chat here so I can see it better. Did Thomas already head into to see the dentist already? Oh, Laura Logan, how did you send? I don't know, you tell me. That's not good. Can you see this? This was in London, apparently. They want to bring that shit here. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm good with that not getting here. Not until 9:30. Okay. So, it says, as you can see, the FEMA thing right there. It says from the Department of U.S. and Homeland Security News update. Elon Musk and his Doge team are now investigating FEMA with full access. Expect news about all the corruption in this agency very soon. How many billions of dollars do you think they'll find missing out of this? I'm guessing quite a bit. Yep, and North Carolina, definitely. So, apparently Kendrick Lamar, did anybody see the halftime show last night? Kendrick Lamar is not any better than anyone else that's fucking mocking our society and our religion. I am so fucking tired of this shit. And he's got somebody hanging off of a cross, I believe, here somewhere. Hold on, let me go back to the beginning. Didn't so. But yeah, I'm fed up with this shit. Well, they need to look into all of it. They need to look into the East Palestine response. They need to look into the Maui response, North Carolina, and that whole Hurricane Helene bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that they need to look into. I might have to go on a rant here. DC Drano posted last night. He said, "Did you catch this part?" Elon said, quote, "I was told that there are currently over $100 billion a year of entitlement payments to individuals with no social security number or even a temporary ID number. If accurate, this is extremely suspicious. Over $100 billion is being sent every year to people in America with no social security number. This may be the biggest money laundering scandal since Ukraine, Act Blue, and all the other globalist scams. This is why Democrats are freaking out. Their DC gravy train was just exposed. Good morning, Jay. I'm sure they will, Thomas. I'm sure they will. Hopefully they can stop the hungry hippo from, eating up all the land out there in Hawaii. And yes, I'm called Oprah a hungry hippo. FEMA just got caught paying $59 million to luxury hotels in New York last week for migrants. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Isn't it almost time for their budget to come up? And now they're just trying to waste money to keep their budget the same. Let's see if this pops up so you can read it. Can you read that? It says George Soros received $260 million from USAID. He didn't spend his own money to destroy the American justice system. He used ours. I can't say what I really think about George Soros on here because I'll get banned. Yeah, FEMA needs to go. It can go through a different agency that can have oversight over it, or it could just be the president that takes care of it. But something's got to be done with that corruption that's going on in there. Tim Allen posted this. You might enjoy this, especially yeah. Tim Allen said, after nearly a year, I have finished entire Old Testament, and the experience of rereading, dedicated focus, and no drifting has made this a humbling, overwhelming experience. What a treasure! 3 days into the New Testament. So Tim Allen is really deep diving into his faith again. I'm glad to see that. We need more people doing that. Right, Cora? Yep. Here, hold on. I'm not just going to kick you. Give me your shoes so I can use your own boots to stomp your head. Right? Okay, what else we got going on here? Alright, I'm caught up on there. Now we'll go to home and look. disappear, where'd it go? Oh, Matt,
Thank you, sir.
not gonna, sir. What's this sir shit?
All right, thank you, dickhead.
You like you're talking to somebody important or something? I ain't important.
Above ground, ain't you?
Don't make me important.
It's just how I was raised. It's how I was raised. Oh, I had a girl. I had a lady one day eat my ass out for calling her ma'am.
I'm sure.
I am not a man. My name is such and such. I said, well, nice to meet you, such and such, but I didn't know who you was till now. I said, I could have called you a lot worse. I said, I was just trying to be respectful because that's the way I grew up.
Yeah.
I said, but I can fix it. Just for you, Buttercup.
So you ready to see this? I got to turn the sound up there. You got to hear it. Here we go.
What are we watching?
We are watching Taylor Swift, the crowd's reaction to Taylor Swift last night.
Oh, when she was on the Jumbotron. Chris is too. Okay.
You can read her lips. She said, "What is going on?" Now you compare that to this.
Yeah, she got her ass handed to her last night.
Dude, this USA thing is so much worse than people realize. Do y'all remember when people were...
Okay, stop calling it USAID. It's not USAID. It's USAID. They wanted you to believe it was USAID, so that way you wouldn't look into it. You would think we were helping people.
Well, it's kind of funny. I was watching something last night, and that part, one of Elon Musk's new discoveries, and I don't know if it was USAID or not, but the Federal Reserve Bank, which is not a federal entity, first place. But they shipped over $500 billion overseas to other countries. And, well, what banks were they dispersed to? Well, I don't know. This is the U.S. Treasury Secretary. Well, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. Well, what was the money used for? Well, we don't know that either. $500 billion.
Mm-hmm. Thomas said, FEMA, ATF, FBI, NSA, CIA, education all need to be scrapped. Well, I think they all need to be burnt to the ground and rebuilt from the inside if we're going to use them, and they have to have stricter guidelines as to what they're allowed to do. And lady, you can't be on the line.
And there was even a job recruitment ad for Secret Service out there too.
Yep, he did a Secret Service ad last night. Had that play. Of course, Nike had to stay, and the NFL had to stay woke. Their bullshit thing. A girl and a guy.
Budweiser even on there?
Yes. They had Shane Gillis on there again for their. Here, let me look up Budweiser commercial.
I'm gonna find it later on. I just did. They usually do a really good commercial, but after all their bullshit this last year too, I was kind of wondering if they'd put one out or not.
Oh, they've been kissing ass. They've ever since they realized how bad they fucked up, and that if they didn't switch things around and actually say sorry, that's all we wanted was you say you're sorry. You fucked up.
It should have never fucking happened to begin with.
No, I agree with that part too. but after it happened, it should have been handled in a better way.
Come on, lady. If you want to move, come on. But I damn get out of my way.
Oh, okay. All right. Are you all ready?
Oh. Still too little, buddy.
Oh, that's an old one, dude.
That was the one they said that they had put out for this year.
Yeah, that commercial come out, 10 years ago.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that blue light shines all around us.
I don't remember this one.
Oh, wait a minute. That might be a different one. I don't remember the keg. The one where it starts off, you're too little, that one was years ago.
Yeah.
So, a horse walks into a bar, and what?
That is funny, though. Could you imagine being a fucking comedian and saying a horse walks into a bar and a fucking horse walks into a damn bar?
It's been, what? It's been like 2 weeks.
What'd you do? Forget your lights again?
What's that?
What'd you do? Forget your lights again?
Which light?
You're all in night vision mode.
Oh, no. It's too bright with the light being where it is.
Oh, okay.
They have some bar lights that you can buy for like $20. You just pop them up here, you screw them up, and then they plug in. Shop lights, LED shop lights. I want to get 1 or 2 of them so it's actually above me and not, drowning me in front.
Don't want those selfie lights, the little halo ring.
I have one. Really doesn't make that big of a difference. Let me catch up here. The halftime show was racist as F. Not a single white person in it. Well, not just that, but the mocking of Christ just pissed me off. Kendrick Lamar's a piece of shit anyway. And then he was trying to own Drake, because he has this whole beef with Drake. So he brought Serena Williams out on stage because that's Drake's ex. I'm like, really? That's...
You know what? Some folks take this shit too personal.
They do.
It's a fucking production, man.
They said when I saw last night, it won't be long before the NFL is asking for reparations. So they already have. They've already given them. Look what they fucking paid. Dickhead who kneeled. Colin Kaepernick. They caved and paid him millions of dollars. And then he went and fucking made a Netflix special calling all the owners of the new NFL fucking slave masters.
Yeah, and what's he doing today? He ain't playing football.
Oh no, he uses that as part of his grift that I got blackballed. No, you fucking made stupid decisions that caused you to not be able to play because people don't take kindly to you fucking calling them slave masters when they're paying you millions of fucking dollars to play with a ball.
You know what? Like I said, I'm grown up enough to know who got fucked in that deal. So.
Yep. So, Cora, are you back yet? I thought I saw her in the chat earlier. But, yeah, the NFL is still just seeing what they can get away with and before they start losing more people.
They're slowly losing it, dude. There's more and more people quit watching it.
Yep. Oh, now they lost people on the left too now because they took the end racism things out of the end zones and replaced it with something about love, I believe. And they're saying that they did that to cave to Donald Trump. And then when they found out Trump was going to be at the game last night, they said they were boycotting it. So, okay. More power to you.
Okay, who tore up the heater outside?
Is it chilly again?
I don't know about where you're at, but I got 28. I can't be wearing gym shorts at 28. I can, but it's just not as much fun.
It just doesn't look as big when it's 28.
Well, I fucked up and had to put drawers on.
It wants to go into hiding. But yeah, you're right. It's 28 up here now. Jamie said, "Sorry, Fred."
Yeah.
I guess she's the one that messed with your heater.
My thermometer, my thermostat. That's all right.
They're calling for snow tomorrow.
Yeah, I just got a weather alert, and guess where I'm going? Columbus, down to Virginia. I'll be back up to Columbus. So.
I don't think it's supposed to be too bad.
Fucking pussy.
No, fuck you. I pulled your fucking chain this morning.
What? Huh?
So, who the hell pulled your chain this morning?
Oh.
I did earlier this morning.
Oh, so I got you to thank for that shit?
Yep. Oh, wait. We have a good conversation.
If you're going to deflect, if I can go to Chris, I didn't say shit. You come here attacking me.
Quit your bitch.
Damn.
Jesus, Fred.
Hey, it's too cold for my little Florida ass. Y'all just step off my ass for just a minute.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking liberal whining already this morning.
Oh, no, you did not.
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, shit. Here, I feel the love.
Good morning, Fry. Eric's in the chat. How you
Hi,
doing,
Eric.
Bud? It's been a while.
Hi, Eric. Fuck you, Fred. Hi, Eric.
All right, Cora's back, so we can go into the other subject I wanted to touch on because that
oh, shit.
My brain went
you more than 3 times. You're playing with it.
Well, let me see if I can. I can't.
Warm your hands up first. You won't be able to find it.
I can't find it to touch it anyway, Fred.
Well, hell, when you have to dig through 6 inches of Carhartt, find 3 inches of Peter, I reckon not.
Feel bad for you guys.
So.
Hey, at least I don't have to have that flap expose my whole ass. Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So, we were talking this morning before the show, and we were talking about Thomas said he's going to the dentist this morning to get his fangs sharpened. And Jamie asked him, well, whose blood are you going to suck? And he said, definitely not a liberals. They have too many chemicals and they cry too much. And I said, well,
let's just hope it's blood.
I said something about, I said, is he calling Shaggy a liberal? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, he always cries and he's smoking dope. And I said, I think the only thing he does is smoke weed, but I don't know for sure.
Ah, shit.
said, but-
I'll be right back. Y'all.
All right, bud. But we were talking about Scooby getting secondhand smoke.
Well, shit, I got a call. I'll be back.
All righty. Well, I'll hold off then. We'll come back to that conversation in a minute. Yeah, Fred just got a little excited, Eric. That's all. Let's look at trending. What's trending? Fred's calling Cora. There you go. Who's that this morning? It's Charlie Brown with Snoopy and who else is on there? Oh, Woodstock. Snoopy and Woodstock rolling down the road on a motorcycle. And it says, Happy Monday, new week ahead, have a great day. This is a good point. So this person put, self-improvement and personal growth are more important than comparing yourself to others. You are your own biggest challenge. You need to work on becoming a better version of yourself. Good morning. That's some good advice there. All right. From what I understand, Saquon Barkley, I'm a big fan of his because he went to Penn State, and he cried last night at the game after they won. Anything you all want to talk about today?
Get a chance to play in the Super Bowl.
Oops. Huh. You've got to be kidding. Oh well. Let me find some headlines to talk about this morning. What are the top 10 headlines from today? This was updated 10 minutes ago. I don't want to hear anything about... That's Hindu stuff. That's India. Good grief. All right, Thomas. Holy cow. Trump says Canada's and Mexico's responses to his tariff threats are not good enough. Interesting. This could be interesting. Let's see what they have to say about this. Vice President Vance on first foreign trip joins world leaders in Paris for a high-stakes AI summit. J.D. Vance is stepping onto the world stage for the first time as U.S. Vice President this week, using a high-profile artificial intelligence summit in France and a gathering of national security leaders in Germany to showcase Donald Trump's more assertive approach to diplomacy. The 40-year-old vice president, who is just 18 months into his tenure as a senator before joining Trump's ticket, is expected to push back on European efforts to tighten AI oversight while advocating for a more open, innovation-driven approach. Do these people not fucking watch movies like the Terminator? Do they not watch this shit to see what AI is going to do once it gets smart enough to make its own decisions? Hell, we've had 2 different AIs here in the States that said that they want to kill all humans. I don't get it. Lots of misinformation on here. I don't remember hearing Trump say anything about ethnic cleansing in Gaza. Do you? I know he said that they should probably move to Egypt and not come back. But I think that's totally different than saying that you're going to completely wipe out an entire group of people. Politico, it's no wonder you don't have any fucking followers or subscribers. You're a bunch of fucking morons. Unreal. Let's see. Here you go. Gulf of America, Day 2025, February 9th. By the President of the United States of America, proclamation. Today I am very honored to recognize February 9th, 2025 as the first ever Gulf of America Day. On January 20th, 2025, I signed Executive Order 14172, restoring names that honor American greatness. Among other actions, that executive order required the Secretary of the Interior, acting pursuant to 43 U.S.C. 364 through 364F, to take all appropriate actions to rename as the Gulf of America the U.S. continental shelf area bounded on the northeast, north, and northwest by the state of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, and extending to the seaweed boundary with Mexico and Cuba, in the former area formerly named as the Gulf of Mexico. I took this action. All right, so I'm going to go look at that Executive Order 14172. Jay said, give the Masons a call. There's another face to carve into Rushmore. He's working on it. I want to look through this, the renaming order. We're going to go through that. I'm hoping that he changes the Army and all the bases that were named, that were changed. By the authority vested in me as President by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered, Section 1. Purpose and policy. It is in the national interest to promote the extraordinary heritage of our nation and ensure future generations of American citizens celebrate the legacy of our American heroes. The naming of our national treasures, including breathtaking natural wonders and historical works of art, should honor the contributions and visionary and patriotic Americans in our nation's rich past. 2. Appointments. Appointments to the U.S. Board on Geographic Names. Within 7 days of the date of this order, such agency head with authority to appoint members to the Board on Geographic Names pursuant to 43 U.S.C. 364A shall review their respective appointees and consider replacing those appointees in accordance with applicable law. B. The Secretary of the Interior shall review and consider additional appointments to the Board to assist in fulfilling all aspects of this order, subject to all applicable laws. C. With respect to all applications for naming and renaming submitted to the newly constituted Board, the Board shall advance the policy established in Section 1 of this order to honor the contributions of visionary and patriotic Americans, and may update its principles, policies, and procedures as needed to achieve this policy. D. Where congressional action is required to establish a public law The following board approval on renaming. The board shall provide guidance to all relevant federal agencies to use the board approved name in the interim in federal documents and achieve consistency across the federal government. Section 3. Here's where we want to be. Renaming Mount McKinley. President William McKinley, the 25th President of the United States, heroically led our nation to victory in the Spanish-American War. Under his leadership, the United States enjoyed rapid economic growth and prosperity, including an expansion of territorial gains for the nation. President McKinley championed tariffs to protect U.S. manufacturing, boost domestic production, and drive U.S. industrialization and global reach to new heights. He was tragically assassinated in an attack on our nation's values and our success, and he should be honored for his steadfast commitment to American greatness. Hello, welcome in.
Hey, you know your statement that you made about Politico?
Yeah.
The reason why they said that is because they're one of the big recipients of the USAID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
So
That's why I said that.
Of course, they're gonna spam that kind of bullshit.
Yeah. There was an email that went out the night that they cut the funding to all political, the Politico workers, that said they just cut all our funding. You're not getting paid.
Well, they should have had a backup plan, I guess.
Well, they shouldn't have been a bunch of hacks. They actually did good journalistic integrity. Okay, that's about the Gulf of America. I want to see if he's renaming bases.
I don't think he's put that into place yet. That's going to take a little bit more money.
Yeah, there's nothing to hear about bases, so we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully it'll get figured out. I'm just kind of like, what the hell, man? Why are you guys taking and playing with AI like they are? You know, we're wiping ourselves out in the long run because AI wants to kill us. They've said it numerous times.
Day of school.
What's that?
Oh, my daughter's leaving for work.
Oh, bye. Have a good day.
A little late. She's already gone.
Well, damn it. Ah, yes.
79. This clock was made.
Very cool. Very nice. Typical fucking Philadelphia bullshit.
Oh, no.
Can you see the picture? Their team wins the Super Bowl and they act like they fucking just got, screwed out of something.
What's
Carnage on street. What's that?
What's the Super Bowl? Is that a taco thing?
No, that would be a Taco Bowl.
Taco.
I guess you could have a Super Taco Bowl.
Right?
Super Bowl shame. It says carnage on streets as Philadelphia Eagles fans celebrate Super Bowl win by setting fires, climbing cop cars, and brawling.
They expected anything different?
Well, yeah, they probably thought that they evolved and, and wouldn't be a bunch of dickheads, but no, they're Philadelphia fans. They'll never change. Jay said, I love the old clocks. I have an old Waltham from 35. Nice. We have a mantle clock in the house. I don't know where it's. I have to look it up. Oh, we lost boats. Come here.
I'm back.
Come here, Mom.
Somehow my You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is a W.L. Gilbert.
Gilbert was a nerd. Jay said that's an interesting chime boat. Who makes that clock? Well, you already answered that one.
Yeah, W.L. Gilbert. So there's two different chimes. I got this is the main one.
That's one that goes off every hour.
Yeah, every hour and every half hour. And then it comes with an alarm. It comes with an alarm clock that you can set. And when it comes around, or makes a liar out of me, it rings the bell, which is right here. And so it winds up here, winds here, and winds here. There's 3 different places to wind this clock. One winder is for the striker. One is for the motion, the movement, and this lower one is for the alarm clock.
Okay, so there's one thing I have to agree with the rioters in Philly on. It said some fans lit a Chiefs jersey. Huh?
The rioters or writers?
Rioters.
Okay.
The Eagles fans went nuts. About 10,000 of them went to the streets and started a bunch of fires and fighting them and shit like that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't surprise me either, but this part's kind of funny. It says some fans lit a Chiefs jersey on fire and shouted, "Fuck Taylor Swift." No, I'm good. I don't want to touch her. I can't wait to hear how what kind of disease Travis Kelce ends up getting from her. It said here, one group of fans pulled down a traffic light and then kicked it broken before they lifted it onto a truck. Others climbed on top of an ambulance and began dancing, while some fans climbed onto the roof of a police van. Philadelphia's Jello Man was also seen firing alcoholic shots from a slingshot into the crowd. That would fucking suck.
Right?
Can you imagine not paying attention and all of a sudden you just get fucking clocked right in the forehead by a fucking bottle, a shot bottle?
Right?
Jay says, very cool. He says, mine only has a going and chime train.
Yeah, this is the this is the first time I've seen a clock like this. And well, not a clock like this, but I mean a clock with the alarm on it. It wouldn't keep.
Come on! Somebody's got to have video of that.
Of the flaming Jello shots.
That would have been even worse. Then you would have had a bunch of flaming hose running around Philadelphia. It says, bizarre scenes saw men in banana suits climb on top of a bus stop and a person dressed as Elmo, egged on by a crowd, get into a dance-off.
A dance-off?
Okay, a dance-off. Sup, Mr. Yeti?
Boo. Yeah, I didn't even see you did an afternoon show yesterday until well after you'd ended it.
Oh yeah.
I hit that chair hard yesterday. Still trying to wake up.
You and me both.
Go in here and make my creatine mix, so I should be awake after that. What, cat?
Okay. Oh really? Come on.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to find video of the banana guys dancing off with Elmo.
No.
But they're saying they don't have it. Somebody's got to have it.
Accuse them of a DEI violation. They'll put it up.
It'd help if I put this shit in the bottle instead of all over the counter.
No.
Yeah, that's helpful. Jamie said hi, Yeti.
Hey, what's up?
No, I'm not getting shit on this. That sucks. That would have been at least something funny coming out of that whole situation. Oh my. What else do we got going on?
I may try sanding on these contours in a minute. If it causes too much noise, just let me know. I can put it off till later. I don't know how it will sound going over my phone.
Sound like an angry elf.
Well, if you wanted to like Kanye West and you're like having a really hard time with it, here's a reason not to like Kanye West. And that is because Kanye West is fucking defending Diddy.
You know why?
Well, probably because he's trying to stay relevant is number one. He thinks it's making him, keeping him in the headlines, and you know how they say, even bad publicity is still publicity.
That he's probably guilty of something in the whole fucking shebang.
Dude, Kanye.
What the hell?
2.
Hi, Jamie.
Jamie said hi, Yeti. Don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I said what's up.
Okay.
Well, I didn't see it, but I heard you mention it earlier. Oh. All right.
Oh, so yeah, they were friends. So yeah,
And
that could be a
Owens at one
possibility.
point said Kanye was trying to blow up his career so he could just disappear. But then he comes out with this whole Diddy shit. It's like, man, he already pulled it off with all the Jew hate and Hitler love. Figured he would have, if that was his goal, we probably wouldn't have heard from him again.
Right?
Ooh, we got a trial date now. When's the trial date start?
Oh, for Diddy?
Yeah, Sean Diddy Combs federal sex trafficking trial date set. Top mogul Sean Diddy Combs trial, racketeering and conspiracy charges has been set for May of 2025.
Well, that's quick.
That's going to. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised he's not been, Jeffrey yet.
Yeah.
Jamie sent you a text saying hi, Boats. I don't know if I have any old stuff out here or not. I'm sure I do. I could run in and get my coffee.
Oh, I forgot my vacuum. I'll be back.
Alrighty. We shall be here. So, oh boy. What's going on up your way, Mr. Boats?
Cleaned up 16 inches of snow from yesterday.
Yippee. Welcome back, Vacuum Man.
I'm back too.
That would be. That's who I said. I said Vacuum Man.
Oh, vacuum man! I didn't hear that. I thought you were calling out somebody's handle.
Morning, Taz. How's it going in the new apartment, bud? You enjoying it? Is it nice? I was going to say, being a Yeti, having a vacuum cleaner, you can always take care of all your hair with a Flowbee.
Dude. I keep finding it in my fucking sink.
That might be before your time. You might not know what a Flowbee is.
Well, hold on. Let
me find you a video of oh, you can't hear very well?
Well, I got my window unit on heat right now, supplemental heat, so it's blowing in my fucking ear.
Gotcha.
Or not blowing in my ear, but making a bunch of noise.
It's whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
All right.
Okay, I got you. We'll get you up to date on shit, dude. Might get you up to date on shit.
Well, maybe.
When I get a haircut, I do it myself with the Flowbee vacuum haircutting system. It's easy. First, I set Flowbee to cut my hair 2 inches long on the top. Then I set the length for 1.5 inches and cut the back and the sides. And that's all there is to it. Flowbee cuts from 1/2 inch to 6 inches long, so there's many different styled layered haircuts to choose. I'm so confident you're going to love my Flowbee haircutting system like the thousands of people that now use it. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Your Flowbee haircutting system pays for itself in just 10 to 15 haircuts. To order, have your Visa or MasterCard ready.
15 haircuts.
Number right now.
What the fuck? You trying to say something, Chris?
Oh man. It was a vacuum cleaner and it just came in my head.
Oh, that's funny. I had to leave and rejoin to get my earbuds connected.
Oh man. They said okay, I'm not getting the chat here. Hold on.
Yeah, I broke it.
No, it's not you. There we go. Now we're good. Taz says they love it there, warmer than what we are used to up north, that's for sure. Very cool. Jay Boats asked, have you looked up the serial number on that clock? How old is it?
Hey! 1879.
That's an old clock.
It is an old clock.
Jamie said Doge to hire 45 more employees to do a Pentagon audit. That's good. It's -5 feels -9 where we used to live, and here it's 2 feels like -6. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a big difference. I mean, your nostril hairs are still going to freeze when you go outside, but it won't be an instant freeze.
Pretty goddamn close.
It'll take all 5 seconds, maybe. Jay said, wow, nice boats.
You're looking at my ass?
You're all ass, so we have to look at it all the time, don't we?
Right? Ooh, geez, that doesn't sound good.
Looking at your chronometer. Taz said, nah, that's borderline heat wave for winter up there. Yeah.
Well, how much snow did you guys get where you're at? I know Thomas said that you guys got quite a bit where he is. He's up in Minneapolis, though. Yeah, Thomas got, I think he said 6 inches up in Minneapolis.
How much?
6 inches. Minnesota's having a snow drop this year so far compared to what they usually get. Now that I said that, now I probably just jinxed them and they're going to get like 2 feet dumped on them. Yelled at. I'll be getting yelled at. You just had to say that, you son of a bitch.
Maybe California's dumping it all in the ocean.
For the smelts.
I don't know. California probably just got a bunch of snow dumped on them as well, I think.
I mean, with as much of the earth is covered in water, how do they really think humans are going to be able to affect that?
Well, they have scientists that get paid by these different companies to tell you whatever the company wants you to hear.
Yeah. I need to look into it more. There was a guy a while back that was doing interviews. He claimed to have been Obama's expert on the matter. But he claims to have told Obama that the science did not support global warming or climate change, or however he worded it when he talked to Obama. And Obama proceeded to turn around and tell everybody the sky was on fire.
It's because there's money to be made.
Yep.
If they believed that the beaches are going to go away, first off, they would not be able to get financing from banks to buy beachfront property because they're going to lose their investments. That's first off.
Yeah.
And second off, these people wouldn't be buying it because then they would lose their investments. So it just shows you how ignorant and how hypocritical they are.
Well, I don't care how much money they've got. BlackRock can only fund so many people for so long. Eventually, people are going to start to wake up. Hey, I'm losing money. I started this to make money, not to give it away.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. At first, it does make them money.
Well, yeah, in the form of, mainly in the form of no interest loans from people like BlackRock.
Chaz said they're going to, if that happens, they're going to FedEx me a bunch of snow. That's okay. I'll Jay said you should remove the movement if you're going to sand the case boats. You don't want debris getting into the movement. Oh, he says, okay, covering it works too. He says, I'll shut up.
The varnish, the varnish is beating up. So all I'm doing is smoothing it down so I can get the clock to sit flush when it closes.
Oh.
Yeah. See.
Because I still have to research on how to. Because I don't know if I want to. It definitely needs to be stripped. But I got to find out if I need to send it out to get done professionally, or if it's going to lose any value.
Yeah.
But it's like all through here, it's all beaded up, old varnish that's just kind of seeping out of the wood. The wood is drier than a popcorn fart.
Damn.
So
yeah, it's definitely not good.
So
You want to get some moisture back in it so it doesn't crack.
I'm going to soak it in some milk for the next few days and see if that does anything to it or for it.
Nice. Okay, so I got to go back to my Scooby-Doo talk earlier. We're not going to get to it today. So anyway, Thomas. Yep, that's good stuff. So Thomas had said about it wouldn't be sucking the blood of liberals because they cry too much and there's too many chemicals. Carrying on, we're carrying on.
Fair enough.
And I'm thinking, I said, did he just call Shaggy from Scooby-Doo a liberal? And I said, well, I guess weed doesn't technically count as a chemical. It's a plant based.
Well, THC is the chemical.
Yeah, so I said, it makes you wonder, every time they get this, they get scared and don't want to do something, they offer them a Scooby snack, right?
Yeah.
Well, is the Scooby snack just a fucking edible?
Right?
Either that or it's been made with liquid courage.
Maybe some meth in there to just make them freak out.
They're telling Scooby to get the bag, and they're like, "No, get out of the vault and take the mask off the dude."
Jay said he'll be interested to see how the project goes. He said that's a really nice clock.
Well, it's missing a bunch of stuff. There should be some type of doily looking shit here that never came with it. So I don't know if I don't know. I might just refinish it and keep it for myself because I do like it. But this, the way this is all this varnish is beating up. It's like the wood is so dry, it's pushing the varnish out.
That's weird.
That can happen.
I've never seen that before. Well, I mean, it's not, probably because I don't have much experience with it, but I've never seen that phenomenon before.
What'll happen is especially with a lot of older wood stuff, depending on the type of varnish they use on it, as it dries out, it actually clears its pores basically.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll start to crack eventually if you don't take care of it.
Gotcha. Once I'm done staining this one, it's going to take a while because I've got to use the darker penetrating stain on the wood filler first to get it to be a close match to the other stain. But once I'm done with it, I'm going to set it beside one of the other ones, and I'll do a side-by-side what it looked like before and what it looks like now.
Very cool. I've got mail.
You've got mail.
Yeah, I've got that notification for my mail, but seems like no matter what you do, you can't stop your Galaxy from dinging and chiming every 5 minutes for no fucking reason. So I just turned it on silent. It doesn't matter what I've got set for the tones anymore.
Yeah.
Or rather, not silent, vibrate.
I might have to look into this.
What's that?
Magic Jack just sent me a special reactivation deal. $120 for 5 years.
Magic Jack.
What's that?
Jack.
You broke up, bud.
Who is Magic Jack?
Magic Jack is the internet phone service. Kind of like, remember Vonage back in the day?
Yep. Don't stoop over that bone. I'm taking it away.
I'm sorry, all right?
It's my bone. If I want to fight over it, I will. Oh, shit. So what's everybody up to for the rest of the day? Do everything?
Do what?
Boat said he's buying 2 of everything. That way they
Two
can
of
fight over it. Oh, and they'll still fight over it, Boats.
Well, I went to the store for a stubby hammer the other day, and they had a 10-ounce stubby, just a little 7-ounce hammer, and then one of these. Here's the 10-ounce stubby.
Nice.
What I was looking for was something that I could lightly tap the chisel on if I came across a stubborn piece of paint or something that was painted down into a crack that I couldn't sand down without damaging the chair, or damaging the look, rather. I don't know where the other one went, but I couldn't decide between them, so I bought all 3.
You'll use them all eventually.
Yeah. Altogether, they were less than $15, so it's not like I spent a pretty penny on it or anything.
Anybody got any big plans for this week?
Working on this. Well, I don't know when, but my grandfather on my mom's side passed away about 8:30 yesterday morning. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah,
To you and your family.
he was a member of a almost lost generation. The John Waynes and Clint Eastwoods of the world. He was that kind of man. Rough, tough, hardly ever cried. I only saw him cry once, and that was because of something the hospital was doing to him.
Sorry.
But yeah, he was a tough man, and we're gonna miss him.
Cool. If you want, there's a tribute page on the Discord if you want to put a tribute up to him.
I'm gonna try and come up with something. I might have to do it in the form of just like a PowerPoint, monkey around with that. Unless I can find another good editing software, then maybe I can do something along those lines. But I don't know exactly when, but we're gonna have to put the funeral together, and then I'm gonna be out in Waco for a little bit. Luckily, I was able to get some Toradol out of my VA rep. I had to pay for it out of pocket, but CVS tends to help me out with that, with discount cards and whatnot. So I will be able to attend the funeral. I may physically regret it later, but at least I'll be able to get through the event itself.
How that is. Jay and Jamie both said sorry for your loss, Yeti.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go.
And then a link to the party. Who did you lose?
It was my grandfather on my mother's side.
I'm sorry, sir.
We called him Papa. What are we looking at there? I see a truck. Oh, bottom field. Oh. I need to go take my stand out there one night and take a picture of the sky after the sun's gone down. The ones I shared, I did as best I could, but there's still a little shake there, kind of messing up the shot.
Shooting for the sky or shooting for a landmark?
No, I'm taking a picture of the sky.
Just set the phone on the hood of your car.
Well, I'm trying to use the back camera to do it because it's got the better function.
So you use the car as a rest when you're taking the picture, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did the whole, leaned up on the car, brought my arms down as close as I could to limit it. I got a pretty decent one out in my front yard, but I'll have to try again. The one at my folks' house that I took, it still looks good, but you can still kind of see some of the stars look like streaks.
Uh-huh. I had a good picture the other day of the stars out here. I don't know if I have it on this phone now.
Have you ever used your night mode on your Samsung?
That's what it was. That's how I got the picture. I turned the flash off so that it wasn't trying to flash or anything, and then pretty much automatically goes into night mode.
Good morning, Matthew. Matthew says, "What's up, gentlemen?"
Hello, Matthew.
Right now we're talking pictures. Let me see if I can get this to show up good.
Pictures of the sky.
Picture page.
Right now, I'm just trying to get some moisture in my wood.
That's what she said.
All right, can you see that, Yeti?
Yeah, it looks like Fred.
Looks like it, smells like it, tastes like it. It must be.
Yeah.
I'm
What
not
is that?
tasting the Fred. That's the moon. And then you can see the dots around it, the stars.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I see that now.
What up,
Yeah,
big
it was up there
sexy?
the other night.
What's up? I thought you were on a ski streak across the Super Bowl with me last night. Sorry, bastard, didn't even show up.
Oh, this part's going to be a pain in the ass.
Told there was some real teams
What
playing.
happened? Cora get scared and leave? Bless her heart.
You figured you took off for a phone call. She took off for a phone call. So we figured you guys were having a phone call together.
No, I had to straighten work out.
So you're not
Looks a
done
little
then.
sunny there, Fred.
Well, they thought they were going to straighten me out, and it got turned on them. It's sunny, but it's cold, and it's not a delight either.
Is it Tampico?
Zambuco.
I like Sambuca.
Oh, hell no. And it won't be no more Zambucos for me.
Yeah.
Woo. That's like Jaeger bombs, man.
I love Jaeger bombs. Of course, I drink Jaeger straight, so there's that.
Matthew said, "Nice
You're a
shot
better
to
man
stay
than me. I don't
cozy
like
where I
black
live."
licorice.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
There was an Anacin.
We just rolled right over Chris. What were you about to say?
I was reading what Matthew said. Matthew said, "Nice shot. The sky is crazy where I live, rural Texas.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel the earth rumble and hear a noise like a stampede. It's the SpaceX testing rockets 50 miles away from his house. That'd be cool to watch, though. But fuck
That would be
I wouldn't want
cool.
to be that close. I wouldn't want to be that close. One of them rockets decides to go fucking nuts and go 50 miles in the wrong direction.
Oh, they're fracking a well and it's going to fall in.
I think I'd have to put in my will. If I'm taken out by a stray rocket, let Elon know I gave my body to science.
Oh, man.
If I happen to die from an inferno due to a rocket.
We've watched them launch when they put their satellites up in the space, and they launch from down in. They launch sometimes down below Virginia, isn't it?
You're all
that
that.
was down there in Cape Canaveral.
Is that where they're launching that from? But,
You remember when they were screaming about Elon putting space lasers on his satellite? Or I'm sorry, on the I get satellites for Starlink.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
I was watching something about the secret space missions that Russia did.
Oh, really?
Do you know that Russia mounted a fucking fully automatic weapon onto one of their space stations?
That doesn't surprise me.
They had to have a recoil thruster because once you shoot, that pressure is going to push you back.
Yeah.
So they had to have basically a fart thruster every time they'd shoot it that would push them back into position.
To be honest with you can't have fire without oxygen, so how's that work out?
Just they enclose the firing case, or they can fill the tube with oxygen before they shoot it, but I think that would be bad. I think if you filled that up, it would with oxygen and then pull the trigger, I think it would blow your barrel off.
It'll explain to you why the Russians have killed more cosmonauts than the United States has astronauts.
Jay said, "I want space lasers on the freaking satellites."
Yeah, it was. He got. Well, I don't know if he's the one that came up with it necessarily. He does, He himself has some smart people working for him. But
I think it was Dr. Evil got them laser beams on the freaking sharks.
They started sending some Starlink satellites up near the beginning, and then they got the idea to send it via laser versus whatever signal they were using. And it turned out they were able to get a more stable connection with the lasers than the old versions. So they, when they halted sending satellites up there for Starlink, that was why they were. They went back and fitted them with those lasers for the more stable connection.
That's a good point, Matthew. It could have been compressed air that they used for the gun instead of actual firing pin.
Well, that new rifle that new pew pew that Ben's got is compressed air. That damn thing is awesome. I wouldn't pay that much money. I would not have paid that much money, but hey, that's his money. He do what he wants to with it.
Yeah. Well, they're doing good then.
Who paid that much money?
Huh?
Who paid that much money, Fred?
Ben. One of his buddies turned him on to one, and he went and shot it and had to have one. I got better sense.
There's a little man syndrome joke in there somewhere, I'm sure, but we're not going to touch that.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of scary. When I rode up there for Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue, we met up. Our freaking bikes are identical, right down to the replacement of the handlebars.
Wow.
But he got a lot more bling on his ding than I do. So.
Yeah, if I never get $2 or $3 grand, I can blow without missing it. I'm going to buy a scar.
If you want a scar, I'll give you one.
Not that kind of scar, Fred.
Oh, my bad.
I'm always so mad at my friend that's in 160th. That's their assigned weapon is the scar.
Just give me a couple months. I'll make it nice.
Make it look like Harry Potter's?
No, it won't look like Harry Potter's. Like Frankenstein.
Well, I can make you look like Harry Potter. I'll come down with a brand.
You know what? My brother,
after a while.
My brother, he allowed a friend of his to brand a stick figure
with a coat hanger
with Allen wrenches.
Allen wrenches.
Yeah, and a blowtorch.
How the fuck did the friend not burn himself?
Or no, I'm sorry. My brother did it to himself on a dare. Of course, my first question was, how much did you make off of it? Oh, nothing. Wait, you're telling me you did that shit for free?
That family tree don't branch out too good, does it?
He then went infantry in the National Guard.
I saw where they're branding cattle and horses now with nitrogen because when it freezes it, so there's no pain to the animal, but it makes it white. so it stands out.
What if the cow is white?
Well, then it's just a shape in there because the hair won't grow back on there.
Well, I guess that's true.
But I remember the thing back in, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, these kids, these gang initiations and all this other stuff were taking coat hangers and branding themselves.
Gang initiations.
The gene pool was running a little bit shallow.
I guess.
Mental asylum nominees.
Yeah.
Matthew said, hold on, I got to catch up on chat. Sorry, guys. I'll catch up.
All right, go for it.
Matthew said, like a jet engine compresses air and mix that with fuel at ignition would take a large holding tank, but it would be a dangerous weapon. Jay's telling you not to waste your money, Ben. Yeah, Ben, Fred. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, no, you did not. Woo! Oh, fuck me running.
I'm
Mike
good.
said
Thanks for the offer, though.
Mike said everybody's hard at work. I'm late, getting a late start today. Well, you got a link if you want to hop on for a couple minutes and say hi. Let me go double check. I'm sure I sent the link to you. I have the. Yep, you got the link.
Hey, Fred.
Hey.
What did you get for handlebars?
What did I get?
Yeah.
I raised them up 12 inches.
12-inch raise?
Yeah. I went from 8 inches to 12 inches. I got the ones I got now, they're right at shoulder length. So when I'm riding, they're just straight out. The ones that the stock ones come on there, man, I was leaning over and it was tearing up my back.
Right. Okay. I thought you went 12 inches higher than.
No. I went from 8 inch to 12 inch. It was a 4-inch lift.
If he went with the full 12-inch lift, he'd be having ape hangers coming down for that shit. And I was wrong. Jay didn't tell you not to waste your money, Fred. He was telling Yeti not to waste his money on a scar.
Oh, hell, he wastes his money. I'll do it for free. Oh, I'm sorry. We're back on that whole thing again.
Well, I guess I should state that I will probably spend more money on top of the purchase itself. I'll probably do some things to it. But
You've shot it before, right?
now, I mean, keep in mind, I did preface this. If I've ever got $2 or $3 grand to throw away and not miss. So if I'm buying it, I will have the money to waste on it.
Here's one thing I always tell people when they're looking at getting into buying a new pew, and that is a lot of places now, these gun places have indoor ranges that you can go down and rent the pew you want.
Yeah.
You pay a fee, and then you pay for whatever ammo you use. And you can go
There
down
is,
and get a test run.
There is one. It was a short rifle. It was still considered a rifle because of the barrel. I think that's stupid that's how they determine it, but whatever. It was 45 auto. I took my dad's 30-30 up there to shoot it. I was planning on deer hunting that year. And, well, needless to say, the 30-30 ended up not working.
Well, shit, my 30-30 works fine.
He pawned it, something, I don't know. He pawned it to help me pay for something. Of course, he went back and got it. But while it was in there, somebody else brought in a 30-30 that was very similar that wasn't working. So they did my dad the favor of swapping the non-working firing pin assembly, or it was the whole chamber, I think. They just swapped the whole chamber from the broken gun to the good gun. I never told him about it. So when I went to fire that round off, it just goes click. You could just barely see a scratch on the primer. So they told me, tell you what, if you buy the ammo, since you've already paid your entrance fee and come in here, if you buy the ammo, we'll let you use one of our guns for free. So I went in there and I picked one out, and it was 45 auto, and it was nice. It was real nice.
The auto bag?
He told me the sight's a little off, so you probably won't hit anything. Well, within 3 shots, I was getting bullseye. He's like, well, better than I thought, I guess.
Okay,
Got
so
30 I've had since I was 16, man. I love the shit out of it.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice gun.
So if you ever get up this way and you want to go shoot and test stuff, let me know. We'll right up in E-Town, not far from where we ate, Fred.
Yeah.
Is the Trop. The Trop has an indoor range. You have to take your little safety thing. It tells you the rules.
Yeah.
Trying to get down. Okay, range pricing and rentals. Why is this damn website so long?
I don't know, but I need to break mine out and do a deep clean on it. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I need to clean my
system. Standard and full auto rentals include one firearm per rental. Must be 21 years of age or older for full auto. Standard rentals for different pews is $12.99. Full auto is $129 to rent. Includes mandatory range associate attendance and guidance, so they have to have somebody on the range with you, making sure you're not doing something stupid.
That's fine.
Fuck that! I ain't doing that. Ain't nobody telling me to be safe. Goddamn it! I'll do something stupid if I want.
Well,
I do have a hard time believing that.
What happens if I push this button? Boom!
Yeah.
I
sent Skipper a super chat the other day, and it said, "What's this button do?" I sent it, and then I immediately put under the super chat in the regular chat. Oops. Of course, I've sent him a super chat before, so it wasn't like he was gonna think I made an accident and he needed to refund me or anything.
Yeah. Well, that was some fun.
I never did get to fire full auto while I was in the military.
Really?
I'm gonna have to do that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I got tear up a herd of goats one time in Iraq. 50 cal.
Yeah. I don't know how many in relation to all the others, but our post did not have a range that was designated for full auto. So if you were going to do full auto, it'd have to be off post somewhere. I don't know where. But, they were busy spending our BAS on shit other than our food. So they clearly weren't going to spend the extra money it would cost to take us off post so we could see what our guns could do full auto. I mean, it's not like you're going to use it for anything other than suppressive fire, but still.
Jay said if you guys end up around Tulsa, he has a private range.
I need to go to Tulsa.
Oklahoma.
Good old Oklahoma. I'm like somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes from the Oklahoma border.
Nice.
Used to go to WinStar all the time.
I tell you what, that new one they put up there on 75, I think it is. When you leave Dallas, go up, you come out up there almost at right at Missouri. That's a damn nice casino.
Yeah, it's funny.
Now they got all that damn construction work, that road construction done. Makes you dread that, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. I need to find out who's been doing the road work over near me, because they're a unicorn amongst the bunch. You know, most of those contractors, they'll draw out the work as long as they can for job security.
Right.
But these guys have been doing 287 over here. They haven't been fucking around. They got the work done and they left.
Well, they probably have other jobs to do.
Maybe.
They have a clause in their contract that if they get it done early, they get paid a certain amount more.
Or if they don't get it done in time, they get fined
Right.
a certain amount every day.
I wish they'd do that on 35, because that bitch is persistently under construction. They'll get done with it all and they'll start over where they began.
Is that WinStar there on 78? I'm thinking of. Or is that Cherokee Nation?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's a big hammer knocker, whatever it is.
I mean, WinStar's pretty big. The second time I went out there, it took me 45 minutes to an hour to even find the machines I'd played last time.
This is that one they just built that new high rise on it.
Well, WinStar's definitely not new. Here, let me see.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Are y'all wanting to hang out for a little while longer? If y'all,
I mean, I
gotta
can
take care of something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we can hold it down for you if you want.
Coach, what are you working on?
He's working on a clock.
Clock.
Oh,
I'm putting Amish milk on it because it's dry as a popcorn fat.
You know what Amish milk is, don't you?
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to go there.
They went and milked the bull.
All
right, I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be back.
right.
Just take your headset off so we talk shit about you.
Yeah, right.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I took the fucking headset off. Now you can be happy.
Okay, Choctaw is on 69.
It's the one that runs from Dallas up to, you come out right there at the Oklahoma, up there at Will Rogers, I think.
Well, I've never gone that way from Dallas.
It's right there. It's right there at the border.
That's. I don't know.
What's that road that runs out of Dallas up north, just besides 35? It's a main highway that goes all the way up to.
There it is. I'm just gonna pull up maps.
I think it's Highway 78.
There we go. Always start there. All right.
It goes right up through your follow, right straight up.
75?
Maybe.
I think it's 75. I'm looking at 75 right now. It goes straight up north. Let's see, where's the border? Let me zoom back out. Okay. So there's WinStar. Okay, so it is Choctaw. It's on 75. Yeah.
It's Choctaw, not Cherokee.
Yeah. And then Windstar is a little to the west from there. Windstar's on 77.
Yeah.
That's off of 35. Or actually, it may be on 35, but there's a little... Yeah, it's on 35. Why the hell? There we go. Stop it. Okay, so we figured that out. I guess
One of these days I get a chance, I'm gonna park my truck and go over there and spend a weekend. I'm ready for some craps. Just hold them.
Yeah, see the way I go. Hold on. Sunset is. Or maybe Decatur. Hold on. One of these is going to be readily visible on the map. Nah, fuck it. I'm thinking about it more than I need to.
Right.
But yeah, the one you were thinking of was Choctaw. Oh.
Choctaw.
I did win a couple $100 one of those times I went to WinStar, but I always win expecting to lose money. Only spent what I was willing to lose, so I feel like I got my money's worth out of it, entertainment wise.
I used to take $150 to $100 if I lose it. It's time to go.
I took so the job I was working at, I didn't have a whole lot of obligations at the time, so I was able to take $300 every now and then up there. Didn't blow it without missing it. You know how they tell you don't take your bank card to the casino with you?
Yeah.
I always did. I didn't worry about it. There was one time I went up to the ATM with the debit card to get $300 more. And the only reason I did that was because the day I went happened to bridge over to payday. So I basically pulled out of 2 separate paychecks, and that's all. I never did it again. I just got to a point where I'm like, you know, everybody I came with, they're wanting to spend some more time up here. I might as well get a little more money since I just got paid.
I used to have a team driver with me. We stop at casinos along the way.
Oh yeah,
I watched that boy drop $4,000 or $5,000.
Fuck that!
But the lucky son of a bitch, I swear, he won. I mean, 10 times more than he lost. I was doing good to break even.
Right? One time I went up there.
I just did sit there and drink for free.
Right.
I mean, put that out now because now they charge you free drinks.
Yeah. Oh man!
Somebody got me hooked on Irish coffee up there one night, man.
Ooh.
I was a wide awake drunk before I got done.
I was watching that. I think it was Chris that sent a video of that couple that goes around trying all those restaurants and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was talking about he watched some guy up there at the drink station put vanilla ice cream in his coffee. So they tried it.
Good.
Yeah, I want to try it. It looked good. They said it was good. They tried it later. Said it was the most amazing thing in the world. Of course, they travel enough. They'll probably find something else.
Sweet cream in your coffee.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, man, that's basically creamer and sugar all in one.
My dad used to use sweetened condensed milk.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've used that before. I've used that. I've used heavy cream, whipped cream, normal cream. I've tried. Man, I may have to go make some coffee today. Hadn't had coffee in a while.
That's sacrilege.
I know it. It's I'll get on the kick. I'll start drinking coffee, and I'll drink it for a while, and then I'll just stop. Either I don't feel like coffee that day or whatever.
About 2 months ago, I started that carnivore diet.
What do you think?
Well, at first, first month, everybody was talking about how they dropped 10, 15, 20 pounds.
You think that's great?
Yeah, right. I didn't, but I realized what it was is I had just bought a damn brand new bottle of organic honey, and I thought, well, it's organic, it's good for you. No, it ain't.
Oh no, yeah, because technically it's sugar.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I had weaned myself off of it, and I'd been sugar free for about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, pretty close to 4 weeks. And went to Golden Corral. I had one little sliver of double chocolate cake. Man, I will never do that shit again.
Shit yourself, didn't you?
I felt so bad the next day. I mean, I was physically just stomach upset over it.
Yeah. You know what the carnivore diet is doing, don't you?
Yeah, you're replacing animal fats. It's causing your body to burn the stored sugar.
Yeah. It puts your body into ketosis. It literally switches fuels. It'd be like if you could put gas in a diesel and vice versa. Obviously, you can't. But the human body is a little different than a machine.
Well, I've been doing it. This is my second month, so.
Okay, good.
And I'll be honest with you, I've lost more. I haven't lost as much weight as I thought I was, but I've noticed the clothes size.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking a lot more water. I've went, hell, one time before I just stopped drinking sodas. That's all I did was just try, and I lost 15 pounds quick by not having sodas.
Oh yeah.
And I was a Dr. Pepper fiend. But
well, since I started taking this creatine, I've lost some weight just because it's replaced 2 monsters a day, 1 or 2 monsters a day. I was drinking 1 or 2 a day, but I may not drink one today. I may drink one tomorrow. I basically just drink them when I need them now. Or, well, I was drinking them when I needed them before, but I don't need as much of them now as I did.
Right.
Turns out the creatine was my problem. I was thinking about doing a modified carnivore diet. I don't remember what I saw something. I was looking at stuff online, and I saw something that made me think that maybe creatine was the problem. Or no, I'm sorry. I was looking at that's what it was. I was looking at the modified carnivore diet, and then I came across the bit about creatine, and it talked about the cognitive effects of creatine, and it got me wondering. I wonder if I took that, if it would combat the cognitive effects of the tramadol I have to take every day. And so that's why I tried it, and it actually had the dual effect of helping my sleep a little bit. I still wake up throughout the night, but I'm not waking up quite as often as I used to. So it's good stuff. Oh, this one spot is a pain in the fucking ass because I've got to stand around a part of the chair.
What are you working on?
Here, I'll show you.
What is that?
It's a chair.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sanding the contours down right now.
right.
I'm working on, let's see, these down here. And I've got this part right here I'm having to sand around to get into the contour there.
Right.
I'm not working as hard on the parts that are hidden as I am on everything else. But I'm gonna stain it when I'm done. And then I'll take I'll set these two chairs side by side and take a picture so you can see before and after. Here, you might find this interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me just take the phone out. Nope, that's the wrong one. It's this one. You can see right here where wood filler starts.
Yeah.
I had to rebuild all of this right here.
I'm okay.
All the way up to here. I had to
Damn,
rebuild
folks,
that
you.
entire thing.
I'm falling and can't get up. We need to get you a medical alert bracelet.
They had that on a scene of VeggieTales back in the day. I'm falling and I can't get up. All right.
I'm gonna let it marinate for a couple days.
That's what she said.
Jay said that's genius, Boats, wrapping it so it soaks up. Who dropped it?
Yep.
Who dropped who?
Boats dropped his nut.
I dropped my
Almost
camera.
dropped off.
Boats dropped his nuts and it just cattywampus to everything.
All right.
I think both are damn it, Fred just called all the people in chat a bunch of nuts.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. He did not. He's called me Ben. Now he's calling me Boats. Fuck, Chris, what'd I do to you?
It's a fucking wonderful day today, ain't it? My brain's not working for shit. No, I got in there. I had to go give Katie her medications. Well, Fluffy ran in with me. So he ran into Mom, and Mom's doing chicken salad. So she had some skin from the chicken, so she was feeding him. Then he was playing with the inside cats for a little bit, so that's what took me.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Sure you will.
But me.
Damn, Chris, you scared him off.
Jay said nuttier than squirrel turds. Wonder where. Oh my.
Oh my.
You have to be nuts to hang out with me, so that's kind of.
I like it when George Takei does that.
Yeah. So I worked with this lady who took her son to one of these events that he was at. And I guess he ended up somewhere where her son could just run right up to him. And
George
he runs up to him, looks up at him, and goes, "Oh my." She said she was mortified, but he looked down at him and said it back.
That's cool when people do shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Total
Yeah.
assholes, you know. There's that video of Shaq. Did you ever see the video of Shaq where he's in a meeting and there's a bunch of people? He's talking to like execs for the TV station because he was calling a basketball game somewhere.
Okay.
And the kid starts running up to him because he wanted to talk to him. And somebody grabbed him and started to pull him away. And Shaq walks over and says, "Don't do that." He says, "Let him come here." And Shaq picked the kid up and was talking to him. That's. I love it when people do that shit. You know, celebrities used to do that stuff all the time. They weren't stuck up like these fucking bitches these days. I'm too important for you to fucking just walk up and talk to me. Fuck you are. You're nothing.
Advocating for the pures while they gate themselves off from the pures.
I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I interacted with Shaq one day. He was at McDonough, Georgia, where he used to live. I think he lives in Orlando now, but he was at just a local Walmart walking around. You know,
Hell
you
yeah.
walk up to some of these mothers and stuff. So here we pay for your groceries, buying bikes for kids and everything else. You know, you see a little kid admiring the bikes. You know, he ain't got one, but damn sure wants one. Mike and Shaq told him, you know, you let me buy you a bike. Go ask your mama.
Yeah.
He made him go ask his mom.
That's
I
cool.
just thought that was just awesome.
Well, you know, he's deputized by the sheriff's office in Florida, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? That's awesome.
He's an actual law enforcement officer. He's been through the academy.
Yep.
Nice.
So one day a cop down there gets a call about kids being too noisy playing basketball. Now get this, it's the middle of the fucking afternoon in the summer, and this fucking asshole calls the cops because kids are having a good time playing basketball. They're not doing drugs. They're not out on the fucking street running at each other and shooting each other. They're having a good time doing something good for them. And some fucking idiot had to call the cops. So the cop comes down. Well, he starts playing basketball with the kids. There's video of this. And
YouTube video or somewhere.
Yeah. Well, then he set up a time that he was going to come back and play again with them. And this time he brought Shaq with him. And that was cool as shit too, you know? That separates the good celebrities from the bad ones, honestly.
Did you ever see that video of that cop that was boxing with that kid in the apartment complex?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah,
they all excited doing that shit, Fred.
Yeah, he went up there. He let one of the kids. I mean, I believe the kid in he was an older kid. I believe the kid in question was in boxing, so it wasn't like it was just some random kid.
Yeah.
But he brought some gloves down. He put them on. He made sure to let them know, you know, if you hurt me, you're not going to jail. This is all in good fun. And he just stood there, you know. Bunch of other, you know, people in the apartment complex came up. They watched. They just had a good time. Shook hands afterwards, and all was good with the world.
Steph Curry is one of those horrible ones that, I'm for helping the homeless and all this other shit. But then when they talked about putting building housing for low-income housing by his house, as soon as he heard that shit, no, I don't want it around me. Fucking peckerhead.
Well, what's his name? Dave Chappelle. He shut down one of those projects by his place, but it wasn't to keep poor people away from him. It was because, he went up to City Hall and he went into it. They had taken pictures of his property without his permission. They were using his property on the website as if when they were done, the houses were going to look like his. So false advertising. And then he went into the fact that all this affordable housing that they build isn't really all that affordable and isn't going to who it needs to go to in the first place.
Yeah, they like to do that shit.
Yeah. So he shut that shit down, and everybody was ragging on him, and then everybody went and watched the video of him talking to City Hall, and they're like, actually, he's right.
Where are you going to say, Fred?
He's from Ohio somewhere.
Somewhere up, yeah.
Up near
Cleveland, I think.
believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
I sort my damn files. I somehow got them all in the wrong order.
Did you ever see his interview after that guy came up on stage and tried to stab him in Los Angeles?
No, I did see coverage of that. What did he have to say about it afterwards?
Oh, of course he made light about it.
Yeah.
He's up there. He's like, when you're up on stage, you're kind of blinded by the spotlight, so you can't always see what's going off the side of the stage. He said, and then all of a sudden I see this N-word come out of nowhere. He says, and he just lunges at me. He's like, and luckily, he says, lucky for me, he wasn't so agile. So when he came in, I just pushed down on his head, and he fell on the ground. He was making fun of the whole situation.
Yeah.
Which is what you expect him to do, you know?
Yeah.
It just, I'm waiting for comedy to get back to being comedy. I'm tired of this fucking messed up shit they're doing lately. There's a couple people that still do good comedy, but
yeah,
most of it's
I like to listen.
Go ahead.
I like to listen to Eddie Griffin. That man is very smart.
Did you watch the episode of him and Cat Williams together?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, they fucking went in.
Oh, Cat has he's pretty intelligent too.
All you white folks need to quit putting your kids on leashes, because all you're doing is giving us black folks free entertainment.
Yeah.
That's got to be my favorite bit from him.
Eddie did one of his stand-ups, and he was he was telling you about what the whole dollar bill, what each symbol of the dollar bill was, and if you think about it, what he was trying to tell you, it was pretty damn interesting.
Yeah. Well,
what are you working on now, Boats?
Cleaning up my mess.
That'll make.
I won't be doing that until later tonight.
I'm gonna be cleaning up the mess the cats fucking made last night. They knocked a bunch of shit over in here. I gotta clean it up now. A bunch of hooligans.
Hooligans.
All right, guys, I'm just about where I need to be, so I'll speak on you later.
All right, take it easy, Fred. Be safe.
Have a good day.
Goodbye, Big Sexy.
He gone. Oh my, yes. Then I was feeding the garage this morning, and I thought, okay, these guys get in the shed, get all the good scraps and shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to put some scraps out for the cats in the garage, so they get something nice. Well, as soon as I drop the fucking plate, these guys come running in like a bunch of morons. They run in like a bunch of liberals. Hey, free shit, man.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah, the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
And I finally got all of them away from it except for one, and I went to grab her. And when I grabbed her, she grabbed a hold of the silver water bowl and fucking upturned it. So now there's water all over the fucking floor in there now, too. Oh, son of a bitch. I came out and I looked at Callie and I yelled at her. I said, "Get your fucking kids under control."
That's funny.
Speaking of Callie, hi, Bubby.
Did she give you the pink eye?
The pink eye.
She looked at me and said, "They're not my problem. They're your problem now, not mine." Here she is. Here's my girl. Yeah. It's hard to believe she wouldn't. When she was born, she wouldn't come to me. I had to sit there and basically play Chester, but instead of candy, it was lunch meat.
Bribery.
Yep. You liked that roast beef, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, you liked roast beef. That was your favorite. Yep. What you do is when you're working with a cat that you're trying to get close to, you take the lunch meat out, and then you throw it at them so that they don't have to come close to you at first.
Yeah.
But then as they start getting more comfortable with you, you start throwing a little bit closer to your feet and a little bit closer to your feet until the next thing you know, they're right underneath of you. Then you can pet them, and as long as you keep feeding them roast beef, they'll stay and let you pet them.
Yep.
No children were petted or sniffed during this experiment.
In the making of this program. This program was a Biden-free production.
Right? There was no cocaine on the set either.
Yeah. And if there was, we knew whose it was.
Well,
we'll blame it on Fred. He's not here anymore.
Think about it though. It could have been Sleepy Joe's cocaine.
I think it was Hunter's. Well, I think no, actually, I think it was Jill's.
Right?
She looked like she was in the middle of a withdrawal while they were out there on the balcony or whatever. Yeah, I think the whole cocaine thing was a family affair. What'd you say? Sorry, I cut you off.
I said I think chasing that around all fucking day long would wear me out too.
Right?
Like run around chasing after a fucking toddler.
An 80-year-old toddler. Oh. This part.
Jay said paid for by USAID.
Yeah.
I got some shit they can pay for.
Right?
Yeah, I got plenty they could pay for. I'd love to be able to heat my home in the winter.
Do you guys really need that much heat?
Well, I like it a little colder than most. So yes and no. There are times where it gets cold enough that I do need to, bump the heat up. But it's, I'm setting the heater at like 65 degrees, and one day of heating will increase my bill by like $60.
God damn.
Yeah.
Jesus, what are you heating with?
Electricity.
So, yeah. Coal, ultimately. But it's the old version, the one that the HVACs don't use anymore. So the entire thing would need to be replaced anyway. I don't have central cooling, only central heating. I tried to get a home equity loan so that I could level my foundation and update my windows. And I was prohibited by the federal government to protect me from predatory lending practices. They've limited me to 80% of my asset, i.e. my home. So I had to go out and willingly apply for a predatory loan. Adding $200 a month to my expenses instead of subtracting with the equity loan. And I still can't afford to buy a new central AC system. Even if I did, I've got the old storm windows, so every amount of heat I put in is just gonna fly right out of the house.
Well, one longer.
Uh-oh.
Well, what? Get off the keyboard. Ah, damn
it. All right, what were you about to say?
Went longer than normal before it cut off this time. I made it an hour and a half, 2.5 hours. Normally it cuts off right at the 2-hour mark. And then as I come back, Fluffy jumped up on the computer and changed it to a different table.
That's funny.
That just amazes me. So I had to reapply for my benefits. You have to do it every year, right? Up here in Pennsylvania anyway. I don't know how it is where you guys are. So in order for me to get any kind of help from the state, I have to show them what changed, what didn't change, all that happy shit.
Right.
My application had to be in by January 31st. I had it in by January 5th. Now, you would think that, it wouldn't take them a fucking month to go over the application and get back to me. But it is a government entity, so I'll fucking hear from them probably by March. Just aggravating.
Well, Get this, okay? Travel with the VA. They take $9 a month away from you to pay for benefits for other veterans because, the only money they get is for travel, right? So the way that works, in order to get that deductible waived, you have to file a new benefits questionnaire every year. But you cannot send it in until January 1st. And then it takes 1 or 2 months for them to process it. All the while, you're getting the money that you have told them you need taken out. And what do once it's processed? Go back and, nope, there's no way to reclaim the deductibles they've taken. It's just gone. So
Jay said prices are going up this year for HVAC. The Freon systems are changing, add 15 to 20% to the old cost.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But, I've told all this to the VA for 3 years. I've told them I cannot afford to heat my home. And they have proceeded to tell me to go fuck myself. We want the money.
Well,
who the fuck are you?
Technically, you should be able to, depending on how much you're getting a month, you should be able to get some kind of heating assistance from the state. Like I qualify for something called LIHEAP here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't because I'm making about $38,000 a month, a year, between Social Security and
$38,000 a month. You should be able to afford to pay heat.
Yeah, if I was making that, I wouldn't be bitching.
You need to go to Find Help. You need to go to findhelp.org.
Okay.
It's on the Discord under resources.
Yeah.
Down at the very bottom and forums.
You put in your zip code and it'll give you all the resources that are in that area for for aid for veterans, disabled, you name it.
I don't know if I've used specifically findhelp.org. I'll give it a shot. To date, I've not found much out this way. And the ones I have are damn near impossible to get a hold of. They never answer the damn phone.
A lot of this is done via email.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a mess.
Yep. They don't make it easy.
Well, if they made it easy, then they're afraid everybody would try and get it. And then they'd actually have to spend fucking money and not waste it on other shit.
Yeah.
They were bitching a little while ago because they were scrambling to fucking find shit to spend money on because nobody was applying for shit.
Well, here's my thought. Okay. Every year, the VA as an organization bitches that they need more money. We need more money. We need more money. Why hasn't anyone told them to stop spending hundreds of millions of dollars a year lobbying for gun control? You need more money. How about you spend it on shit that the veterans need? Why the fuck are you lobbying for gun control?
That's what they need the more money for.
I know.
Lobby for more.
But it just astounds me that no one, absolutely no one in Congress has brought this up. And if anyone would know that they're doing it, it would be Congress, because who are they lobbying? Fucking Congress.
Well, actually, they're paying
someone else to lobby.
Yeah.
I know. But the person they're paying is lobbying Congress.
Right, but we need to figure. Yeah, but they're probably not saying who they're lobbying for.
Yeah,
that's a fair point. Okay.
I don't think it's legal for a government entity to lobby against its people.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be. It should be illegal for them to spend money on lobbying for anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Lobbying should be illegal.
Ow! Fluff, stop! I'll get you.
And of course, you add on top of that, you've got plenty of veterans that are telling them what they can do to fix this, and they're like, "Fuck off, pleb. We know best."
Right.
Jesus, I just got assaulted over some freaking catnip.
Well, you should know better than get between a cat and their catnip.
He was stuffing his head. Now I got all of them up here. He was stuffing his head in the damn container.
Human has drugs. Mob them.
And the kittens eat it. That's all they do. They eat it. Jay said the Doge will find it and expose it. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure he knows, but I did send a DM to the Doge account on X telling them that the VA needed to be heavily audited.
That's strange. I sent the same message, but to Navy Fire and Emergency Services.
Hey, down here. Yeah. Damn it, Fluff. Stop.
Can't control your pussy, huh?
Son of a bitch. I was dumping it out for you, little fucker.
We can make a whole show out of Chris smacking his pussy.
Right.
Well, now he went and laid down. Damn it, right in the fucking cuticle of my thumb.
Damn.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, no, that's it. Cuticles hurt, dude.
Especially when you get something sharp shoved. I mean, he fucking jammed it up in there.
I was working on this yesterday, and I jammed a splinter up my fingernail. Right under the fingernail.
That's always fun, too. There, you can see.
Isn't it?
They're going nuts.
I don't know if I'd have catnip and them going nuts on my crotch.
Get down now. Go. Yeah, you had to say something. I hope you get another foot of snow, fucker.
The timing on that was perfect.
Damn.
Oh,
Where's
shit.
Sally at? I need to tell her to get control of her fucking kids again.
Well, clearly she didn't listen to you the first time.
Hold on.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, right? Oh, stop being a wuss.
Clean it. You gave it to me. Clean it. I dabbed her on the nose with it.
Lose 9 lives.
I dabbed her. I dabbed Tiny on the nose with a dab of blood, and she licked it off and looked at me like with this.
That was dumb.
Fucked up look. Like, I'll eat you when you die.
Until you wake up from your nap and she's staring over you like, I want more.
Oh, who's this coming down? Oh, it's the one that dumped all the water this morning. That shithead.
So I woke up one morning and I go in the kitchen to find the litter box literally on its side. Half of its contents dumped out onto the mat. And I looked at it and I was like, I'll worry about it once I've woken up. And I go to get a drink or something, and no sooner I open the fridge, the little gray one comes in and shoves it back down on its bottom so she can use it. Yesterday I started to walk out of my room and I was trying to get something. And she kept pushing the door open and I kept closing it. Or I was like, stop it. I'm trying to grab something. You're impeding progress.
I've learned that they don't care very much.
Oh, yeah. They're funny cats.
Word.
My little darlings are being too quiet right now.
That
That's
means they're
usually a bad
destroying
sign.
something. You're going to find out that they destroyed something.
I came back from leave one Christmas. Or rather, I went on leave and I came back here. And I was sitting in the living room with my mom, and my niece was over there. And we're sitting there in the living room watching TV, and then I just kind of cock my head. I look over towards the kitchen, and my mom's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "It's too quiet." I walk in the kitchen, and my niece has gotten a hold of my mom's powdered sugar, and she has dumped it all over the kitchen table, and she's just, I mean, moving her hands around. She is coated head to toe in powdered sugar. And I was like, "Mom, you need to come see this." She walked in. She tried her hardest to be mad at her, but she couldn't do it. Because she comes in. I walk in there, and she stops and looks up at me like a deer caught in a headlights, and then she puts on the biggest grin. Oh, it's funny shit. We got some weirdos in my family.
Yeah.
I'm one of them, by the way.
Yep, I'm that way too.
Let's see. Cool. This last bit here.
Okay.
What in the fuck?
What?
Oh, I just moved the camera and it just went ballistic on me.
I'm getting a feedback thing. It sounds like you're being electrocuted.
Me?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just my end.
I think it's your end.
I mean, I heard it too, but it wasn't all that, it wasn't like overpowering or anything. Sounded kind of like a landing rocket.
There they are.
All right. Now for this next part, I think I'm gonna have to use my file. Is this one too big? That's what she said.
Said no woman ever. Apparently they decided to take a nap.
Ah. That means they're gonna terrorize you later.
Yeah, I got some more snow to move. But
are they helping you with moving snow?
They actually enjoy running around chasing the tractor. And they're smart about it. They don't get too close to the tractor, but they enjoy running around, thinking that they're helping.
Yeah.
You just use a plow on it, or do you have a snowblower on the front?
I have a bucket.
Okay.
My plow will be here in the next day or two, I hope. I had a snowblower for it. Well, I still do. My snowblower's up back. I was unable to put the snowblower on this year. It was just my body wasn't able to do it because it's so fucking heavy. I don't know if I really like the snowblower because, yes, it's great. It throws snow 60 fucking feet away, but I don't have any access to my bucket after I put the snowblower on. It just becomes a tractor with a snowblower.
Huh.
With my plow that I'm getting, I can have my bucket and I can have the plow at the same time.
Nice.
And it's coming from Pennsylvania.
That's why it's late.
Huh?
That's why it's late.
No, today's Monday. I ordered it Saturday. Apparently, you guys had some tractor show or some type of show up your way.
The outdoor show. That was at the State Farm Show building last weekend. You can go up there.
He was at some show this today. This weekend. It's coming from at Glen, PA.
Ackland. Okay, that's out west of me.
What do you call it?
Ackland.
Ackland?
Yep.
Like Ackland Air Force Base?
I don't know about that one. But
the way you say it sounds like you're saying Ackland. Ackland. Not Ackland. But yeah.
We say it fast.
Well, if it's called Ackland, what exactly is an ack?
Right?
Oh, hell. I could have went and picked it up for you.
Yeah, but how the hell are you going to get it here?
Well, you would have had to bribe Mom into driving me up.
No. Because then it would look funny us sitting around with your mom trying to get that off the back of the truck.
The little blue dot is me, and Ackland is
to the southeast.
Right here. Yeah, southeast of me. It's down towards Philly. So, yeah, I shouldn't. I know I knew the name. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. But I go through Ackland to go to Delaware, I believe. Yeah, 41.
I do believe Delaware will be one of those cities I don't visit for a long while. Cities. You know what I mean.
He pulled a Joe Biden.
I guess I should have left it alone. That actually would have worked pretty well.
Remember when Biden was talking to those people from Africa and he's like, Ghana is a great city. Like,
Yeah. Well, I'll put a comment on one of these videos talking about Ilhan Omar, and my comment was 2 words: foreign operative. And after I posted it, I was thinking, damn, I should have said 3 words.
Incestuous foreign operative?
Yeah, 3 words: foreign operative.
Yeah, my. All right, y'all. I hate to do this. Well, Jay said I'm eating leftover spinach and artichoke dip on toast for breakfast. So much for my diet. And he goes, put it. I hate to do this, but I got to get up and get moving. I got stuff I got to get done before this afternoon show.
That's all right.
Y'all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and trail mix, fuckers.
Stop it. You're making me want trail mix.
Megadix?
He's gonna start a trail mix company, and that way when he says it, everybody goes and orders some.
I might just have to go buy some. That way every time he says it, I'll just hold up the bag.
Right.
Dollar Tree used to have this really good stuff. It was tropical. Had coconut, pineapple, and shit in it. It was good. But, all right.
Okay.
We'll
I'm going to get a monster anyway. Peace, y'all.
Peace. We're out.
Bye.